Ah, there we go. There we go. Finally, I got it working. Alrighty, guys. Let's get to it. Finally, I got it working. Alrighty, guys. Let's get to it. Oh, there's a National Geographic paint job for your truck. Yeah, so you're gonna have to kind of watch getting mad at the game. Because I'm live and it's picking up everything. Oh, great, I'm going against the Panthers.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
Ooh, that's cool.
I like that one. The U.S. Forestry Department. See what the latest one is. Oh shit. I could have went with the Los Angeles County Police Guard. I know, right?
Let's rock and roll.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. On the Tampa sideline, a look at the Buccaneers head coach. His guys in the midst of a great run, winners of 9 of their last 10. His counterpart on the other side, the Panthers' Dave Canales. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, glad you're with us. This is the rookie Ryan Fitzgerald to do the honors. Off we go from a rainy Charlotte. And he'll work this one past the
I'm
25.
playing in the
It's
rain.
right about the 28-yard line.
We're going to be playing in the
So the
snow.
Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
It was pretty clear after sitting down with him earlier in the week that he was just not satisfied with last week's performance. And while he was so clear, he's like, listen, I am thrilled that we won the game. He goes, I understand if we want to continue to stack up wins, I need to be better. And it starts with protecting the ball. So back to basics this week in practice, trusting what he sees, relying on his understanding of the offense. If all those things come together, I think we'll see a better performance out of him today.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
I spun, but I slipped.
Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Look at this.
Just a really good play design
spun, but
that time,
slipped.
from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Gonna stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9.
I need him to come back.
They'll go again here with Irving. And pick up 3 or maybe 4 from his interior.
Lost track of where I was at.
On the tackle.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Open man, the tight end, Joe Keith. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
A 45-yard attempt.
He has to drive this through the rain, but
Got
he
the points
does.
at
The
least.
kick is good. And the Buccaneers will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So the Panthers led out by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Shaky rookie year, but the back end of his 2nd year, Greg, very effective for the man who was the #1 overall pick out of Alabama in 2023.
You think back to last week and what was really a pretty bland game. He didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play good ball as the season progresses, but in the meantime, they are good enough around him that as he continues to find his way, this is still a tough team to match up with.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Check pitch.
From the gun, it's Young. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Yaya Giabi. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Carolina going to send out Sam Martin to punt. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A give. This is Irvin. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a key to be on. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 9. Mayfield to throw. Now, screen set up for Irving. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
3rd and 11.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it's going to be 4th down.
In formation for Tampa Bay.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback.
Ready, ready. 45. Set.
Young to throw on 1st down. That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Black swap.
They'll run with Dowdle. And this will be a Panthers 1st down. As he gets it up past the 30, they'll mark him at the 32.
I don't know what happened
And
now.
these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard
I
line.
suck at my defense.
To break the huddle, coming up now
Yeah,
for
we're gonna
1st
do my
and
best.
10.
1st and 10.
Tremble comes in motion.
33. Ready.
Here's a carry for Dowdle.
There we go.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 10. 45. Wide. Ready. Ready.
They try the jet sweep to the left. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their
Thing is,
receivers
that
in
wasn't
space on a
even
jet
a
motion,
blitz.
but Really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
It is 3rd and long.
3rd and 13.
Out of the shotgun. Young. This one complete. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Open man downfield. That's Godwin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him, they've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
2 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Will swing this out wide to Irving. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw is Mayfield. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. A gain of 16 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. It is 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Excuse me.
Right back to Irving. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete and it brings up 4th down. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Panthers offense ready to see what they can do. And their 2 drives so far not good. Punt, lost fumble. Trying to make amends here on drive number 3.
Blown check.
Now Gallo. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 25, here's 2nd down. There's caught up wide on the RPO. And he'll be brought down around the 38-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's a Carolina 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him.
Pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's fourth down. Sam Martin in one.
So after one, the Bucs have the early lead and will return to Charlotte in a moment. Here's Sam Martin now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. This one fielded out beyond the 25. But he
I messed
cannot
up on
get away.
that one.
Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
Come on. I thought I had it. Thought I had a good run
Ball on the 30
right there.
now. Here's second down. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
And it's third down.
Baker to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10.
Ready, break. Ready, ready. Hunt.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he is stopped in his tracks.
Good job,
Loss
LeBron,
of a
for
couple
the
on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
33. Yep. Ready.
Now Young going to keep it himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
On second down, Young. Down the field, he's got Washington. And he is out of bounds.
The backyard
They get
chicken.
24 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength,
Okay.
and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the
Okay.
touch of this ball,
Because
Mike. It's a
tomorrow,
deep corner
remember,
route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over
tomorrow
the second-level
Dad,
defenders,
and
but
Mom
get
are
that
going
ball
to the
down
movie.
into the hands of
We
his
won't
target.
be home till
He makes
pretty
it look
late.
a lot easier than it actually is.
And he'll be stacked up
Yeah.
at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he
Nice
threw,
try.
and the pass is incomplete. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Punt.
That I
Now
don't
Young.
even think was a blitz.
To the right side, he finds McMillan. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th
Let's
down.
go.
Here's their punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep.
Yeah, they will put
This is going to get out of bounds inside the
11.
15-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to type them in chat.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Middle of the field, he's got Evans.
Oh,
And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
had that guy not come from my
It is a
left,
big
I would have
play
had
for the
open
Buccaneers.
field. I
It's
should
a
have
gain
gone
of
towards the right a
34.
little.
Those are the
Towards the
explosive
right.
pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's Irvin. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
46-yard line.
Throwing is Mayfield. There's Evans. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And those numbers tell a lot of the story of this first half, don't they, Mike? I mean, it's easy to see why he was a central piece in this game plan, and he makes another grab there to add to this growing stat line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Mayfield. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Leads to 2nd and
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He finds his tight end, Keith. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. On the ground, it's Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 15-yard line.
They'll run with Irvin. And
Come
that one
on,
shut
what
down
the
pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line
I do
of
a
scrimmage.
lot
That's
better
it.
runs than what it's showing. I do a lot better
Trying to keep
at
this drive
running
moving,
than
but it's
it's
3rd
showing.
and 8. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one is caught by Ibuka. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on 3rd down. This has been some kind of march downfield now, and they pay it off with 6. It's 1st and goal. Irving will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Oh,
A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side to the end zone, and they get 6.
The score, Buccaneers 13. Panthers nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Smith red.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here's 3rd and 2. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And that'll move the sticks. 1st down. Up to the 40. 1st and 10.
That's good for the Panthers. 1st down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Set.
McMillan, the man in motion.
60 red. Hut.
Handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game. Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. He has played well all season long, entering this final stretch of games in December and January as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. On 1st down, here's Irving.
we got a couple of
about 3 yards. Christian Roseboom there on the tackle. minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Second and 7.
Set. 180.
Mayfield. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook
Come
there,
on.
separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Third down.
180.
Mayfield to throw. That's
Intercepted.
intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game, Mike. These receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 13.
I was
It's a
trying to
Carolina
switch
first down.
characters and I hit the wrong button.
They'll run here. The
Wow.
former Canadian track star, Chuba
My
Hubbard, will take
own,
it. He'll
my
work
own
his way ahead
guy.
for a gain of about 4.
Not even the guy I was working on, but Vita Vea.
Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Here we go.
Following the penalty, he'll run it. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now here's a keeper on his own read. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. The Panthers will take their first timeout. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Here now, 3rd and 5.
10 cycles. Set, hut. Hut.
Here's Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. And at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Panthers are on the board just before halftime.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Johnson now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. The Buccaneers offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further.
Set. 180. What's up?
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Now, screen set up for Irving. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
3 at the Panthers' 40-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Set. Stop.
Now Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. Inside the 20. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the season are already upon us, and I'll come out and say it. It's when playoff teams become also-rans, and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our trip around the NFL starts.
Points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 31, here is 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Young. Check this down, that's Hubbard. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
It's 3rd down and 6.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
1st and 10 at the
Here
44-yard line.
That's Washington, the man in motion.
60 red. Ready.
They'll run with Dowdle. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Shut up!
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. It is 3rd and long.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They get the conversion.
Where were
on
my
3rd
guys?
down. It was a gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Like,
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he's into the end zone. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Carolina.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Johnson now to return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long.
180! What's up?
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. It's complete to Evans. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
As we saw in the first half, Mike, the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here in the second half, just doesn't look like they've made many adjustments in the attempt to slow him down.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he'll just hope
Finally
to stay on
got
his
an
feet
opening.
here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. They'll go again here with Irving. He'll forward for maybe a yard. Nick Scorton there to make the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Panthers offense and running back Rico Dowdle getting set for this next drive. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
Set, hut, hut.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. Finding room at the 35. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 18. Love to start any drives like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
Now Dowdle. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
This one could be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Ready.
3rd and long.
2 yards leads to 3rd down and 14.
Set, ready. Hut.
To throw, Young. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Hunting time for the Panthers. Set to kick this one away. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. That's fielded at about the 18. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. This one complete right side. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple.
The 34-yard line.
They'll run it. It's Irving. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Right back to Irving. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And this time they are ready for him. Going for a loss. And it's second down.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball.
Let's go! Let's go!
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
That was
awesome.
awesome.
So that touchdown pass, number 51 on the year, it moves him past two guys at 50 to the best ever. Tom Brady in 2007 and Patrick Mahomes in 2018. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
Panthers 17.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Woo! And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Panthers offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Young. That's right side. Taken in by Tremble. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A very short gain. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Young. Quickly to the outside and complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And that one shut down almost immediately. Good pressure from the backside. Left him nowhere to go. And no gain. On now is the punt team for the Panthers, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, he'll try to keep it going.
180.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's caught. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and you're able to convert.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
Good. 180. Watch out.
The handoff, it's Irvin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
180. Watch out.
To throw is Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And a Buccaneer first down.
Here's Irvin. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. To throw is Mayfield. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 50.
Don't you need the remote for something?
No. Right now I have the headset on because I have to use my mic for the live stream. That's why you can't hear anything.
A 9-yard field goal attempt. Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bucs will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Panthers offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Ready. Ready.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Check pitch.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Opposite.
We begin the 4th with a carry by Dowdle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They motion a receiver right.
Green. Ready.
On 2nd down, Young. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Big play coming up. This is third down. Here's Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. We forced a punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This one, returnable. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long.
20.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Good. 180. One touch.
Mayfield. In the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
What's the old saying, Mike? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And at this point, there's just really no reason to not just continue to target him. He's been running free all game long, and you can see the numbers. They bear that out. It's evident right from the start that they were going to look his way early and often, and I think it turned out to be a pretty good game plan.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
180. Stop.
Baker to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him, and I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a 1st down. A give. This is Irvin. And that'll be a pickup of 3. It is 2nd and 6. They'll run with Irvin. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try to run for it. Here's one, and he is going to have a Buccaneers 1st down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in.
Let's go.
Mike Evans. Touchdown
To Mike Evans.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Stop. They'll go with the run and Irving. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2, unsuccessful.
Still up by 8. So either way, they have to score and make a 2-point conversion to
Here's McLaughlin
tie.
now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Horn now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Yellow, 22. Hut.
From the gun, it's Young. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 31, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 31-yard line.
Set, ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. 3rd and a yard.
It's 3rd
Down.
and 1.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. Call it a gain of 13. It's a Carolina 1st down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Panthers 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
12 at the Buccaneers 43-yard line.
Now Young. Going to set up the screen here to Hubbard. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
No gain on
3rd
the play.
and long.
It's 3rd down and 12.
Throwing is Young. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. We're about ready now for the punt.
Formation for Carolina.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time.
180. Hey, alert 33.
On 1st down is Mayfield. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully. The Panthers offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Black 40. Check.
They'll run with Dowdle. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First down.
Set. Ready.
1st and 10 at the
10
50-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ready.
The Bucs 46-yard line.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready. Ready. Red. Set. Go. Set.
Out of the shotgun. Young. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he will score. Game on. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. The extra point is up and through. Panthers have cut the deficit to 5.
Panthers 24.
So, things are a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Bucs offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout.
Set. One touch.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
Set. One touch.
They go play action with Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 6 yards to go.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
A gain of 7. And the Buccaneer 1st down.
Now give on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 2.
Set. 180. Stop.
They'll go again here with Irving. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
At the 4-yard line.
Set. 180. Up. What's that?
Throwing is Baker. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and running back Rico Dowdle getting set for this next drive. They have likely one play left here north of the 2-minute warning as they're going to get started with 1st down.
Down. Ready. Go.
He'll swing this out to Dowdle, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
Young. Taking off, he'll try to get there. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Panthers 1st down.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Tommy Tremble, tight end, the man he was looking for there. It's 2nd down. Here's Young. He takes off. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Panthers 1st down.
To throw is Young. Now he'll air one out. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. Young. Open man left side. He's got it. He's not bad. Up Panthers 1st down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14. Back to throw. Young. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. One final play. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
That's game.
So a win here for the visiting Bucs, and make that a 5th straight victory, as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading
Frank
to playoff
invited
time.
you to a party. Nice.
And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Well,
Oh, wow.
there you have it. Even after throwing 2 interceptions and a pick 6, well, 1 interception and the other one being a pick 6, I still win the game. 32-24. Alrighty guys, that'll be the end of that stream. I'll be on a little bit later with another one. Peace.